Alright guys, Adam here. So here's a video of my 18 by 18 by 24 Exoterra that holds anoles and long-tailed lizards and a house gecko as well. So you can zoom in. I can only find this one guy right there. Not sure where the others are right now. But yeah, as the housing goes, a bunch of fake plants, fake vines. As you can see on the side, they love their lizard mats in the front. They love hiding on them, under them. But yeah, I pretty much want to simulate like what a Amazon rainforest sort of thing would be. So like lots of trees. This should actually be up higher. As you can see, it's down low. Like there's my foot. It should actually be up higher because they get pretty startled with movement because they are small guys. But I've had them for a while, so I guess they're pretty tamed. Sorry I'm so shaky. Yeah, here's their watering dish, whatnot. Have lots of rock ledges, little humidity and thermometer in there, and another one on this side on the front glass, and one at top that's connected to the back. So I keep their basking area around 90. I keep that area on the wall, so I have a heating pad on that side, because it's colder right now. We live in Canada, so I keep that side around 90 as well. And this side of the heating pad, so I keep this side around 90 or 80, like around 85 with the heating pads. Around 90 with the basking, and then their cold temperatures are in that back corner, of the trees. Let's try to turn on some lights here to show you. I have a little dripper on top. I had a big one, but I had to move this over from the different room, this whole terrarium, so I have it on a little stand there. And that just controls the water that drips inside their watering dish. So let's go ahead and open it now. And you can see right there, water is filling up. So I pretty much never have to go in there to fill up the water. Also, if you can see like the steam in the background, that's like a humidifier I have, a Repti humidifier. On that side, going right there. That just pumps humidity in the top, you can see it. Nice and cold, it's all wet. And that's why they have the nice cold spot, like I said, in the back corner. Down below here, I have a mealworm feeding dish. I have in top, I put the mealworms in top, and they fall down the bottom into this tray down here. Some of the lizards like hanging on top here and reaching their head down and grabbing them. Some just like eating down below. So that's what I have, and they're all contained in there. There's a cricket feeding rock. I put the crickets in, and they come out that little hole. Sort of simulates some natural cricket behavior. But if I'm too lazy, I'll dump crickets inside this little wooden, I guess, tree trunk thing, feeding dish area. That's another little feeding dish that holds a little dish of water, and then in the back I have my Anole feeding food. Then I'll show you my foods in a second. There's a big pond in the background. I'll actually turn off the humidifier so it's hard to see with all the fog down there. Yeah, also we're waiting for the fog to clear up. There's just a better look of the long-tailed lizard. Bunch of vines, bunch of branches. They're very expensive to go fake. Same with these rocks. They're like 30 bucks a piece, and I have like 4 of them. That's one I have with mealworms in it, but I learned that I just use it for water now because it's so close to the basking lights that the mealworms just fry up there, so I have to keep the mealworms down below here. There's another watering dish that I use sometimes. Sometimes it's bad though, because the lizards will go in there and they'll splash water and it'll get the mealworms all wet and kill them. And then soak everything there, and it's just a pain in the butt to clean. I have a bunch of, I just have the lock right there in case little cousins come over, try to play with something. I have down there just a little layer of sand, then I have Exoterra, whatever it is, not peat moss there, coconut fiber. Then I have some reindeer moss on this side, and I just have some normal terrarium moss here. That's what I have. In the bottom's layers, a substrate, I have videos on it, a bunch of, as you can see, I try to show you all the I should open up the glass doors to show you that. You can see all the little white dots and that moving around. Those are all springtails, and they multiply rapidly, so pick yourself up a little colony, and yeah. Also forgot to mention there's another little humidity gauge right here that's connected somewhere to the back right there, the readings. So, and then here's a little watering dish that I have where they go to shed their skin mainly. They go to that dish or this dish up here. So, as for lighting goes, on top I have this UVB bulb, little canopy here. They have a 25 watt Repti UVB. They're all on separate timers down below. Same with this basking light, it's a 75 watt, and then I have a, I think 40 watt nighttime bulb. This one comes on early in the morning, turns off, sort of simulate like sunrise. This one stays on throughout majority of the day to simulate your normal sunlight. This one comes back on at night to sort of simulate again the sun going down, and this one's on for all night long. This nighttime bulb. So that's pretty much just a better look of it. This side's just covered in vines, can't really look through it. So let's have it on the front here. It's not bad, it's very heavily covered. Which my parents are like, what the heck, you have so much things in there, you can't even see the lizards. And it's like, well, that's sort of the main point though. You really don't want to see them. They'll come out like this, and you'll see, so I just knocked on the glass and scared him a bit, but, oh, and he took off. See, that's how flighty they are. You can find them, that's why I'll never try to handle them. I'll never try to hold them in my hands. And never touch their tails, because their tails will break off, especially if you try to grab them by their tails. So, yeah, it's a bunch of rocks that give them different heat levels for basking on, whatever they're feeling, if they want closer to the top. Oh, I threw in some sticks across here. They love just walking across. There's their main territories there. I'm not sure where they all are right now. I have different videos on them. If you go to my past, you'll see them. I guess they're all hiding up. And yeah, just some more lizard mats. Some down below there. And yeah, I really don't want to open it up. I just want to show you guys from the outside. But yeah. And I know this is a good like habitat for them because my longtails did have babies. They had 3 of them, so and I have a video on that. So you know something is right for them to have babies. So you know you're doing things right. And as of supplies, here's just the extra big dripper I had that I said I used before. An extra little grow light just in case. I spray them down with this to spray the leaves. I used to do it more, but now I got the humidity thing that gets the leaves wet, and a little water dripper, so I don't do it as much. But I still do it. I have Reptical with D3. Had some without D3, but I use that for my crickets. Again, mealworm dish I have. Here's the Anole food. I said I'd throw inside the little dish down there. 75 watt. I have waiting to go in, just a little backup. And here's what I use for the substrate. It's Eco Earth, Zoomed, and then some Zilla right here, Jungle Mix. So yeah. My friend gave me these two 150s, but I think they're definitely too hot because they heated up to around like 95, so don't really want to try it out. I think 75 to 100 watts perfect for anoles and longtail lizards. Just give them lots of basking spots, like hot areas and cold areas for them to decide for themselves. And then on top of the substrate, I just have this Zoomed terrarium moss. That's what it looks like, and then just do some regular moss around the mealworm feeders. So yeah, pretty much it guys for the supplies. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope it shows you what you guys need. At least get you guys started. And there you go, as you can see. I don't know if it's the same one or a different one, but the longtail lizard right now is on his different branch. Hotter ones are up there, colder ones. So yeah. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope it shows you what you guys need to house them on your lighting, water, humidity, of course, your food, your substrates, everything there, your plants, all your vines. Sorry I have a crappy camera here, but yeah. And there's that guy right there. So yeah, alright, enjoy guys.